Hello, dear Taurus. I do hope that you've heard the introduction as I've gone into the explanation of why the cards are on my table already and how we are doing this anyway. The first quarter of the year, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, and each card, we do have one card for each month, so that could sort of help you understand more. Even though we're reading the quarters, we can see each month by one tarot card. Now, from your cards, I see that there's so many major arcana cards on the table for you, which means it's a very fated year, dear Taurus. So it's going to be a very powerful year, and you leave the year with a tower. My God, I didn't want to take another card off camera, so I will take another card for you, but we'll see. Let's begin for January, February, March. First of all, you do begin the year with the Wheel of Fortune here, which is the Wheel of Fate. These are fated changes, and obviously with the nodal axis being on Taurus Scorpio, you have been going through a lot of fated changes. So we know that this is a 10, so something is coming to a completion. The Wheel of Fate is bringing some sort of a completion and an ending. And this could possibly also be anything to do with legalities or divorce, possibly, because we do see the Chariot, which can mean obviously a move, a house move. Possibly also, this could speak to a lot of travel in the month of January and February. Long distance, short distance, of course, it will be different for each of you. But it's also, the month of March is going to be a month of nostalgia, a lot to do with the past. So we've got Sagittarius and Cancer here. Very powerful. Remember that the Chariot it's a card of transition and change. This could be a typical move. You could be migrating somewhere, moving overseas, for instance, with Jupiter here and the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. This could also say that you're overcoming any obstacles now. The Wheel of Fate is bringing you luck. It's all happening in divine timing. But you will be very nostalgic in the first quarter with the Six of Cups, also dealing with soulmates, possibly also with people that you've known from the past. A lot to do with children is the Six of Cups. So we do see that it's not going to be an easy quarter with the Ten of Wands. Remember, it's also something that you could be completing. We've got two cards of completion and then transition and change. We know the Ten of Wands is a heavy burden, but it turns into the Ace. So some of you may have just had too much that you're dealing with. It was too much of a heavy burden. I don't know if those of you that are in a long-term relationship or in a marriage, this could possibly speak to divorce. And some of you are, because the Six of Cups says that you may be dealing with a soulmate, or it's just that some of you are worried about your children with the Six of Cups. That's what I see. Where love is concerned with the romance angels, we've got this situation is calling for you to have faith. So it's faith will help you get through this very powerful first quarter of the year. We've got to be fair in the reverse here, and this is the wisdom of the oracle. There's been some sort of an injustice maybe here. You're feeling sort of out of sync, or like a sense of not being balanced. The scales not being balanced for you. It's like you're trying to find your footing here in the first 3 months of the year. And we've got the Eight of Earth, which is a card of work. It does say that you are putting in a lot of effort. It is the Virgo card, which says that you're working. Some of you may be working 2 jobs. If you are transitioning, going through a major transition, a life transition, or even a house move or migration, whatever this is, dear Taurus, please remember that after May, when Jupiter will enter your sign, your luck will change. And I know that with the eclipses happening in your sign, it hasn't been easy. There's been a lot of fated changes for you in the year of 2022. So I do feel that the abundance, or the, let's say, the good, your luck is coming in slowly, a step at a time. Spirit is saying that you need to trust that the changes that are happening are for your highest good. Okay, let's look at, before we go on to the second quarter, I want to see what the Karma Dharma is for the year. Taurus, please, Spirit. Oh my God, you've got the Tower. So if this is not a huge awakening or a huge shift in your life in the year of 2023, I think this card needs to be opened. We've got the Moon. My God. And the Moon, obviously, the Moon is a card of fear. It's a card of deception. It's a card of not seeing clearly, or the illusion being broken. Something to do with deception. There's something that you're going to see, and it's gonna be quite shocking and quite life-changing for you. The Moon does speak to the mother. It can relate to your mother, or to your home, to your family, the family that you come from, or the family that you've built for yourself if you are married. The Moon does speak to our psyche as well, so a lot of psychic abilities here. And I'll come back to that in a moment. I want to see what the Universal Love Oracle speaks to, pertaining to 2023. For Taurus, dear Spirit. I do feel that this, just very simply, is a change in your home, a major change. Now, those of you that are single, obviously, you could be leaving home, moving out. So this is a drastic change that's got to do with the past as well. Message from afar. Now, I will read from the booklet, but we'll read that towards the end. Remember, we will be extending this reading. So, message from afar, and I have got some indications here that you could be dealing with someone that is far away, or this is support. For those of you that have had a mother that's passed on, then this could be a message from Spirit, from the heavens. So the awakening could come from a motherly figure. It doesn't have to be a mother. It could be someone that was very motherly with you. Anyway, let's go to April, May, and June. In April, you've got a lot of responsibilities here with the Emperor. This could also be where business is concerned, because there are fated changes going on here. This could be because we know also that the Chariot is a card of victory. This could also speak to a promotion for some of you. Remember, the Emperor could be a CEO, someone who's in charge. The Emperor being Aries could be any other sign, could be your energy as well. I see the Emperor very much as responsibility, possibly support from someone that could be higher up than you as well. Someone who sits in a position of power. So the Emperor is in charge of his empire. So there's something to do with having the know-how, or having the responsibility of those that you are in charge of, whether it's the family or whether it's a business. Okay. But remember, the Emperor is a number 4, so it does speak to your securities. Financially, it looks pretty good. And I know finances are of the utmost importance for you, dear Taurus. And in the month of May, So around your birthday, we've got the Ten of Cups, but this could also speak to a restart, right? An ending of a family situation. Remember also that the Emperor is someone that could be a father, someone that's got responsibilities. We've also got the High Priestess here, very different energies from the Emperor to the High Priestess. The Emperor it's about being confident, right? Aries. It's about having that Martian energy, that courage, right? To stand strong, take charge. And remember, it can also speak to, as an energy, it speaks to support. So there is support for you. There is something that is very supportive for you in the month of April. But again, the Emperor is usually in charge, and it's usually around business. For me, the Emperor is more a business-orientated card because it speaks to responsibility and being at the top of your game. Now, Ten of Cups is here, which can speak to bliss. There could be something happy happening for you in the month of May, but it can also speak to the ending of an emotional chapter for you. Now, the High Priestess, remember, could speak to a third party. The High Priestess in June, you're needing to trust your intuition. Some of you could be seeking guidance. I mean, the Emperor is not an easy card. It's not someone who shows their emotions, right? It's more about responsibility and heavy burdens and taking charge. So, and here we've got a card of an ending. I don't know if this speaks to an ending of a chapter or a family situation because of a third party with a High Priestess. If you are going through something like this, some sort of divorce, right, and you're connecting with someone, a third party, which is the High Priestess, it's usually another divine feminine or a third party that's not out there in the open. It's very secretive, it's spiritual. The High Priestess could also be that you are seeking the wisdom or the advice from someone who's into mysticism, tarot reading, astrology, or you are connecting with someone that is in the shadows. Let's say if you are coming out of a chapter, because you've got a couple of tens here, coming out of a chapter, a difficult chapter, let's say, you're needing to stand strong, be responsible. And the High Priestess says, trust your intuition. There are new beginnings. I mean, the Ten of Cups turns into the Ace. There is potential here. Remember, aces are potential, but you need to know that life is not only about business and responsibility. Here in May, it says, sort of let your hair down, do something that will make you feel good. Get out there, get out and about, mingle with others, connect with family, extended family maybe. What else do we have? We've got the Lovers here. So some of you, yes, could be dealing with a third party situation. I mean, the Lovers it's Gemini, it's choices, right? It's decisions that need to be made. The Lovers is a very important relationship in your life. We do see a lot of love here. In the wisdom of the Oracle, we've got the Round and Round, which is in the reverse. To me, this is you revisiting a situation again and again, sort of being stuck in a dream. Is this real? Am I imagining this? There could be deception. It's very much the Neptune energy here. But I feel a sense of dizziness here, giddiness, like being on a merry-go-round, not knowing what to do, feeling sort of lost here, needing to get grounded. With the nostalgia card here, the Six of Cups, the soulmate card, there could be something that's going on, connecting to possibly a soulmate, could be connected to work as well. because of the 8 of Earth here. Right? And here we've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So we do see like a gift here. This is like she's giving a wreath to Venus, and Venus is your ruling planet. And this is like the wreath does remind me again with a round and round cycles that you've revisited in the past. Here it's saying you need to stay optimistic. Okay, this could also be missed chances coming back around again. Trust your intuition. And we've got the Fool card. So the Fool card can speak to adventurous energies, like a new cycle beginning here. Remember, it's around your birthday time, and around our solar return, it's always like a new chapter begins. So the Fool card is here. There is a beginning here. I don't know if some of you are ready to go on a journey. Could be a physical journey as well. Remember the message from afar. We do have the World card here as well. So some of you are ready to start that adventure. And I get a sense of you're ready to take that leap of faith, that risk. Even though maybe you don't have all the clarity, you're trusting in your higher self. And if this is a spiritual connection as well, whatever this is, you need to stay optimistic about it. And I want to say also, this is not only, I mean, this could be a business that you're taking a leap of faith into. Some of you could be expanding. You're expanding your horizons. You're sort of awakening spiritually here with the High Priestess, right? Because remember that the Emperor is someone that is more hands-on, right? So we've got strong Aries energy. And the fact that you are Taurus, Aries is behind you. So there's something going on in the background behind you that you may not know, or some of you are in some sort of preparation. You're revisiting a cycle. And I guess, I don't know if love and spirituality are connected here. I see huge changes, difficult decisions in this quarter here, April, May, June, around your birthday. Let's go over to July, August, and September. So in the month of July, you've got the World card, which logically is a card of success, but it can also speak to obviously some sort of an accomplishment, long distance travel, dealing with a foreigner. Okay, in the month of August, we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, remember, can be a child. It can be let's get out there, let's meet up. It can be an offer of love. It can be just, messages, playful energy. Remember, pages are very youthful. In the month of August, September, we've got the Seven of Swords. So I don't know if this is an offer, some sort of a secret love offer here, because the Page of Cups is where we start off. We start off taking the first steps into actualizing something emotional here in the month of August, but it could be something that's quite secretive. Now remember that the World card it's a major arcana, it's a difficult card. It is Saturnian, which says that I feel here that some of you are just wanting to sort of, again, do something that is not, it's something that is out of the norm for you. So it's like sort of wanting to get away. Wanting to get away. It's like you've had enough of the responsibilities, let's say, here in the month of July. In August, it's as though you're wanting to do something to make you feel good. It's like you're sneaking away to get away. But also this could be some sort of secrecy or deception that is surrounding, could be a child. Those of you that are going through divorce or separation, there's something here that's going on in the month of September. There could be something that you're going to come to be aware of pertaining, and it could, those of you that have got older children, let's say, this could be anything to do with alcoholism, and we've got the devil here. So alcohol, drugs, or anything like that, there's something that you come to understand. Now, I don't know if this is a secret love affair as well. Those of you that are not going through divorce, let's say, right, and you're just going through some sort of legal issues, something pertaining to a house move, okay, some sort of change, could be connected to business as well. But there are some insecurities and some injustices here in the first quarter. In the second quarter, it's more about taking that leap of faith, right? Needing to make decisions, a decision, trust your intuition and stay optimistic. Here in July, August, September, it's like you're completing something here. And it's like you're breathing a sigh of relief as well for some of you, and you're just wanting to get away. It's like you're sneaking away from your responsibilities. Nevertheless, September seems to be quite a sneaky month. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got a Queen of Fire, so she could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. She could be the apple of your eye. I don't know if this is an ex, someone that you work with, someone that you... we know that the Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, she's very powerful, she's very creative, she could be very sexual. Let's see, we see the blessed card in the reverse. So something that is not easy, could pertain to a decision here connected to this Queen of Wands. It's like you're at a juncture here, wanting to go towards something that you desire, a new relationship, a new creative venture, maybe a new project, possibly. But there's sneakiness here, and there's decisions here. It's like, as I said, a juncture where you're needing to make a decision. It's like portals open. There are opportunities here. We've got the finances and career, so where love is concerned, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I don't know if those of you that are going through divorce, possibly, you may be coming to the understanding that there's been sneakiness and theft here. I don't know if this is a partner, someone you work with, or a past, marriage partner. But there's financial issues that are affecting your love life here. And we've got the Three of Coins as well. Now, this is the Lover's Path Tarot. We've got the Three of Coins, which can speak to a third party, right? Three of Coins could be something that's going on around work, and I did mention that before. So some of you are feeling here that the blessings that you're hoping for, they seem to, when you get closer to them, they just seem to be further and further away. Anyway, let's go on to October, November, December. And what we see here, dear Taurus, is the devil. And the devil is heavy responsibility. It can also speak to fears. But you've got the devil and you've got the star. Something I do believe here that you were probably stuck in, something you feared to reach towards. Remember, the star card could speak to stardom. The devil could speak to heavy work, heavy responsibility that can pay off. And the Tower, you've got the Tower here. Let me take a card on the Tower before I go any further. I do see similarities between April, May, June and the end of the year. What is this Tower in the month of December for Taurus? What's this about? And we've got the Strength card. Another major arcana. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards in the last quarter of the year. The Strength card says that the major changes that are going on, you're going to have to be courageous, you're going to have to be strong, you're going to have to trust. Or maybe you've been waiting for these changes or this aha moment, this shift of energies. So it's like the past meets the future in the last quarter. The Strength card being Leo, you are challenged by the area of Leo, or a Leo person. Could be their sun, their moon, or their rising, I don't know. But the Strength card does speak to trust and believing in your higher abilities, your higher self. Remember that the Strength card is also a very strong sexual card, as is the Devil. So maybe you are attracted to someone that is at a physical distance with a star, and there's going to be a message that comes from far, which is going to bring an aha moment for you as you leave the year of 2023. We've got Justice here, which could say that, wow, it's Penelope and Odysseus, and we know that Penelope waited forever for Odysseus. She waited for him for years to come back home, to return home. So I don't know if you're revisiting a cycle, something that was always blocked. But this time it's more about freedom. You've got the freedom of choice. You've got the freedom of what is it that you're needing to reach? That star in the distance, your wish fulfillment, right? Could possibly be showing up here. You need to trust that, and you need to be patient for that. We've got the 8 of Swords as well, which means some of you feel as though you are trapped and blocked, but it's your perception that you are blocked in a situation, whether it's working too hard and not playing, not doing things that you love to do. And so there's some sort of release here going from the Devil to the Star. And there's a wish fulfillment here in the last quarter. We've got the 6 of Water, which is a card of nostalgia and soulmates. We've got you're in between two worlds. So you're leaving the grey and moving into color, into life, I can say here, and playfulness. So Leo comes up strongly. It's a time of play and it's a time of flirtation. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now, Spirit is saying that it's time to play. Come out of the responsibilities. Let your hair down. And that's what I feel the message is for you, dear Taurus. That you've done your due diligence. Now it's time to do something that is right for you. I do feel that you've gone through heavy testing times. Let's read the message. Message from afar. Have the courage to live your dream. Let all unfold from within your soul. Listen to your inner voice. Be yourself. Do what your heart asks of you. Live, speak and breathe your truth. Every situation you find yourself in is here to help you grow in love and wisdom. Always make the most of life. Focus on what you have, not on what you don't. Be grateful. Show compassion for those less fortunate than you. Smile more often. Dance when no one is watching. Think about your eternal soul. Think about eternity. Think about heaven. Remember to smell the roses, to look up at the sky, to feel the earth beneath you and the endless universe that surrounds you and the stars above you. Feel the breeze, the trees, and the love that fills and surrounds you. You are loved unconditionally no matter what. Think about 1,000 years from now and 1,000,000 years from now. Wow. What a message. What a message that you get for the year of 2023, my dear Taurus. Anyway, that is what I have for you. I do hope that this year is very positive for you. I'm wishing you well. Remember the extended you can get beneath this video. Love and light to all of you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Ta-da!